Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, a name that has resonated through the corridors of the Vatican, has made a decision that has left the Catholic Church in turmoil. His resignation from his post is nothing short of a historic moment, sending shockwaves across the religious world. Many are now asking, why did he step down? What does this mean for the future of the Catholic Church? And most importantly, what impact will this decision have on the millions of Catholics who looked up to him as a beacon of hope? Luis Antonio Tagle was more than just a cardinal. He was a symbol of change and progress within the Church. He was known for his compassion, his deep connection with the poor, and his unwavering belief in a more inclusive church. From the bustling streets of Manila to the sacred halls of the Vatican, Tagle carried with him the dreams and aspirations of millions. Appointed as the prefect of the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples, he played a crucial role in shaping the Church's mission worldwide. But then, in a move that no one saw coming, he resigned. Unlike previous high-profile resignations, his departure was not due to health reasons or personal struggles. Instead, the reasons behind his decision remain shrouded in mystery. This uncertainty has only fueled speculation and debate within the Catholic community. Was this an act of defiance? A silent protest against the internal struggles within the Church? Or was it something even more profound, a signal that the Church itself is on the brink of a major transformation? The Vatican, known for its measured and cautious approach, was left in silence. The news spread like wildfire, and soon cardinals, bishops, and priests around the world were left grappling with what this meant for the future of Catholicism. The Church, already facing internal divisions and external challenges, now finds itself at a crucial crossroads. Tagle's resignation has not only created a leadership vacuum, but has also intensified the ongoing struggle between traditionalists and progressives within the Church. For conservatives, Tagle's departure is seen as a setback. Many viewed him as someone who represented modern reforms that they believed could weaken the traditional values of the Church. They fear that his resignation is a sign that the Church is moving further away from its foundations. To them, this is a moment of crisis, a time to rally and protect what they see as the sacred traditions of Catholicism. On the other hand, progressives see Tagle's decision as an opportunity. Many who supported his vision of a more inclusive Church believe that his resignation could be a wake-up call for change. They hope that his departure will push the Church to confront long-standing issues that have divided its followers. These issues include the role of women in the Church, LGBTQ+ inclusion, and the modernization of religious practices. For them, this is not a moment of despair but a chance for renewal. The impact of this resignation is not confined to Vatican politics. It is being felt in churches, parishes, and homes across the world. Millions of Catholics who saw Tagle as a voice for the marginalized are now left wondering about the future. His departure is a stark reminder of the deepening divide within the Church, a divide that has been growing for years. The Catholic Church has always been an institution of tradition, but history has shown that even the strongest institutions must evolve to survive. From the Great Schism of 1054 to the Protestant Reformation, the Church has faced moments of crisis before. Each time, it has emerged transformed, often stronger, but also significantly changed. Tagle's resignation could mark the beginning of another such transformation. The question is, will the Church embrace change, or will it resist until it is forced to adapt? In many ways, this moment echoes past crises. The Catholic Church has faced challenges to its authority before, and each time, the outcome has shaped the religious landscape for generations. Whether it was Martin Luther's defiance that led to the Protestant Reformation, or the Second Vatican Council that introduced significant reforms, the Church has had to find ways to balance tradition with the needs of its followers. Cardinal Tagle's resignation forces the Church to look in the mirror. It compels its leaders to ask difficult questions about the future. Can the Church continue on its current path without addressing the growing demand for reform? Can it ignore the voices of those who seek greater inclusivity and transparency? These are questions that cannot be pushed aside any longer. The faithful are watching closely. The decisions made in the wake of Tagle's resignation will determine the direction of the Church for years to come. Will the Vatican choose a leader who embodies the traditional values that some believe are at risk? Or will it choose someone who continues Tagle's vision of a more progressive and open Church? What is clear is that the Church is at a turning point. Tagle's resignation is not just about one man stepping down. It is about the future of an institution that has shaped the lives of billions. This is a test of leadership, of faith, and of the Church's ability to remain relevant in an ever-changing world. The weight of history is now upon the Vatican. The choices made today will determine whether the Church emerges stronger or if it will continue to struggle with the divisions that have become increasingly visible. This is not a challenge that can be ignored or delayed. The world is watching, and so are the millions of believers who look to the Church for guidance and hope. As the Vatican prepares for the next steps, one thing is certain: Cardinal Tagle's decision will not be forgotten. It will be remembered as a defining moment in the history of the Catholic Church. Whether it becomes a catalyst for change or a sign of deeper divisions remains to be seen. But one thing is undeniable: the Church will never be the same again.